Hey House Music Headz, this is Habibi Grooves from Berlin House Music, and today we're diving into a different kind of video, which is kind of more of a podcast kind of form. So without further ado, we're gonna just dive into it, and I'm thrilled to have you with us today. Whether you're a seasoned clubber or just dipping your toes into the vibrant world of house music, this podcast is your ultimate guide to house music beats that pulse through the heart of Berlin. In today's episode, we've got an electrifying lineup for you. We'll be diving into the hottest house music events happening across Berlin, sharing some fascinating club stories, and of course grooving into the rhythm with our reaction videos. Now that's a text. So now let's kick things off with our weekly event section, where we share the best parties in Berlin, house music related, and obviously from our perspective. On Saturday today, the lovely Anxiety Therapy is celebrating 2 years, and it's 2 years anniversary, and super lovely house music people are gonna play, like myself, Luca Olivoto, The Checkup, Javier Anxiety. So trust me, this is a party you don't want to miss. I'm really looking forward to it. It's just super nice to have the people around who have the same vibe and just chilling and dancing to house music, which is amazing. I will link the stuff in the description so you can attend the event, obviously. And if you're in the mood for something else, there is a very dope party going on at Fitzroy called Imad Invites. She's a very good friend of mine and a super dope selector. Always surprised and inspired by the tracks she pulls out of her DJ bag or USB. Super nice, and definitely a very warm and welcoming vibe in general. So would definitely check that out as well. So as for the bigger clubs, for the fans who want to go for a little bit bigger, Tresor meets Deep in the Box, which is also very dope. I've been there, I think, around a couple of months ago, and the Globus floor, which is the house floor, it's really amazing. I really love the place as well. And Deep in the Box is with Barbara Preisinger and Eli Verveen. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing these correctly. What I really like about this is they have this very deep sound. Obviously, it's also called Deep in the Box. Yeah, so these are the three events that you're looking at. It's the Anxiety Therapy, obviously number one because I'm playing there. Secondly, we have Imad Invites. Third, we have Tresor meets Deep in the Box. I'm gonna link everything in the description so you can just check it out. They're all happening tonight on the 21st of October. Yeah, let's go into the story segment, or kind of news segment, obviously house music related, and this is especially about Bandcamp because I believe on the 17th of October they've announced, or actually they have laid off 50% of their staff. And this is pretty interesting because Bandcamp was originally sold to Epic Games, and after that just recently was sold to Songtradr. And I'm pulling up the article of this as well on Songtradr itself. I'm going to read a little bit about this because this is interesting. Songtradr is a music licensing platform and marketplace company supporting artists, labels, and publishers. And Epic Games, a leading interactive entertainment company and provider of 3D engine technology, announced today that Songtradr is acquiring Bandcamp. Songtradr will continue to operate Bandcamp as a marketplace and music community with an artist-first revenue share. They say that the acquisition will help Bandcamp continue to grow within a music-first company and enable Songtradr to expand the capabilities. Yesterday, Epic Games, Bandcamp's former owner, and Songtradr, the new owner, completed their acquisition deals, which was first announced last month. According to Bandcamp's United Statement, around 50% of Bandcamp's staff have been let go as a result. And now this is insane. This kind of reminds me what happened with Twitter and Elon Musk. In a statement that Bandcamp says itself, today Epic Games sales of Bandcamp to Songtradr was closed and at least half of Bandcamp staff was laid off. This is heartbreaking. We love our jobs, the platform we have built, and the Bandcamp community. We're glad we have our own union, co-workers who have each other's backs, and we will be moving together to decide what our next steps are. On Wednesday, we return to bargaining table with Epic Games, and we will keep you updated. Love and solidarity to the whole Bandcamp community. Thank you for your support. And so this is really shit, basically, because a lot of music jobs are getting laid off. A lot of people then tweeted on Twitter. For example, one person says, officially laid off after 2 weeks of limbo where I expected that would be the case but had no confirmation. Nearly 8 years at Bandcamp and it's over. If anyone is looking for a dedicated, talented and professional editor and culture writer, I am on the market. And there are a couple of more of these tweets which are kind of heartbreaking because personally I hate the fact that let's say music jobs are being deducted or reduced. I think the music industry needs to have a lot of jobs and so a lot of revenue this way. Obviously for the new company owners who have paid the price for it as well, they can decide what they want to do with their company. But Bandcamp is very close to the heart basically, because a lot of people are selling their music on there. Also a lot of the premieres that we do on Berlin House Music are from independent artists that are just releasing on Bandcamp. And Bandcamp provided them with this platform, the space to do so. And so I think this sucks. Moving on. Let me know what you think about the whole Bandcamp thing. I'm not too happy about it, I think, in general. I think for now I'll keep posting the release of Berlin House Music until I get actual information of what's going on Bandcamp, you know. Alright. Moving on to the next segment, which is the reaction videos. That's you've all been waiting for. So we're gonna listen to, I think, around 3 tracks, top selection from the last 2 weeks that were uploaded on Berlin House Music as premieres. And yeah, let's get into it. And I'm really gonna keep it short. I think 15 to 30 seconds we'll have to do, basically. And depending on the copyright situation, I will have to choose to maybe put it on Patreon as well, which is something we're working on. Okay, so the first track that we're gonna look into is Larry Houl, The Devil, featuring Flabaire and Paul Cott on Black Pattern Records. And here we go.
Listen everybody, you know this is your duty.
Oh yes.
'Cause you made a deal with me.
So obviously
We just got the night. Don't put up a fight. Listen to me.
the bass line is dope. I also really like the hi-hats, the 909 drums in general. And I also like the vocals. So yeah, I think this is very dope. I think it's a very cool track basically to play and listen to. We're gonna keep it short and move to the next one. And this one is Sideluv from the artist called Sideluv, and the track name is called Unconditional Love. And it is the Sunflwr remix. Sunflwr remix on 55 Music. Here we go. So I'm just gonna skip. Oh yes. Yeah. So this is the thing about this. I literally getting goosebumps on this one, if you can see. Yeah, this is the very dope, I wouldn't say lo-fi, it is a little bit lo-fi vibe that I really dig. It has this deep bass that isn't very sub-oriented, but it's a little bit more mid-oriented, which really kind of gives it the groove. But the chords and I think the keys just remind me of, don't remind me, they just give me this very, I think, a little bit melancholic feeling, which is one of my favorite feelings, you know. The next one we're moving into is from Horsemen, released on Endless Music, and it's called Ground Effect. Oh yes, and as you can hear straight away, this is the clean, typical, warm house music sound, very high production quality, perfect for club, and it just has this groovy vibe to it. Yeah. So it's just basically grooving the whole time. There's a little bit of changes. There's some roads going on, and warm synths, a very steady drums, a definite track for the dance floor for sure. This next track is from Bress Underground. It's called Intercity, and it's released on a label called GLB Dom. Yeah, which I've been working with for a long time. And this is basically some hard house music vibes. Just, this would be perfect for the dance floor, for sure. A bit higher energy than the Ground Effect, the track that we listened before. And so this would be something for a little bit more for the peak time, because it has this groove basically. And obviously also this vocal. Yes. And I also like is it claps percussion or snare, I don't know, but it basically kind of makes you do this. It's hard to describe basically, but it really gives you this kind of movement, I feel like, you know, which is really dope. I would dance to it like this. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, actually, to be honest, I'm really liking this so far. And I'm having fun. Ugh, man. We're going into the community engagement thing. And so this is something I want to talk to you about, because you lovely people have been so lovely to comment and react on all the stuff. So I'm gonna read up some of the comments for the last challenge we did, and that was make a house video in under 60 minutes. One of the comments was, as an enthusiast, I cannot really pronounce this. As an enthusiast, I love seeing enthusiasts share their passion. It makes me feel closer to you and better understood by my peers. For the love of house, thank you. Man, I think this is so nice, even though I couldn't pronounce the comment properly. This is super nice and super lovely, and I really appreciate this feedback, and it does make me actually also feel closer to you, because we're basically really we didn't do any quality house music or didn't put a lot of time into it. Obviously it was a 60-minute challenge, but it's still nice to get so basically excited about hearing simple sounds and putting it into a house music context. So I'm very happy that you like this as well. Okay. Another comment was, good simple video. I like that this channel is diversifying its videos. I love the simplicity of house music. Who cares about the mix being perfect? As long as it grooves, it's fine. The house music reviewing that you started at this section is really entertaining to watch. You said you're going to incorporate track reviews into the channel. I would say that's a good idea and to go for it, as we're doing now. So that's very cool, actually. A suggestion would to do it bi-weekly or maybe monthly challenges in which every producer on the channel posted at least one track can participate. Looking forward to what you post next. Good luck, Yusuf. That is actually very cool, and I think this is a very good idea. I think it would be very dope to actually start working with the people who've posted on the channel and doing challenges with them. And so I need to start planning this one and actually get it going. So thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it. One person said less than, which is upsetting. What you saying, brother? What are you actually saying? Talk to me, man. No, it's good. Because I think I remember asking them, okay, if you think that these tracks are shit, let us know. I think this would be on that, and I'm being sad now. It's really nice to read those comments and see that I can actually talk to you guys and get response on this. So for the next video, I actually want to ask you for your comments as well. And this is a little bit of club stories. Basically, I want to tell a little bit more about intimate stories or just general crazy stories or just like interesting stories that happened in the club night in Berlin related to house music. Not necessarily in Berlin, but juicy stories, basically. If you have those kind of stories, send me a private message on Instagram, on Berlin House Music Instagram, or just comment in the video and I will basically share this as well. I'm looking to share interesting stories and discuss them basically. So yeah, I think this is it for this podcast video episode. I know it's a different one than what we usually do. Actually, we don't really have a format anyways. This is all new. Deal with it. So I think this is it for now. Thank you so much for watching. And until next week, I'll see you. I'll probably post this on Thursday. I mean the next one on Thursday, so I can actually just events on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And if anyone's coming tonight to the club, see you on the dance floor. This is Habibi Grooves signing out. Thank you for watching.